Hey, this is Harvey Elwood, and I'm out here at Hillcrest Golf Course where they have the Council on Aging, is that who this is? And they're having their fundraiser for home delivered meals. So this is like Meals on Wheels, is that what it is? Meals on Wheels. And so we were glad to come out here and talk with them and let them tell us about what this program is all about.
Cheryl Jeff Code, I'm the director here in Orangeburg.
Tell us how long this program has existed.
1973, the Councils on Aging were formed.
Wow. 1970. Meals on Wheels also around that same time?
Exactly.
How important is this, if you would tell our audience?
Very important. A lot of folks, that's the only nutritious meal they get, and the people that deliver those meals, sometimes that's the only human contact they have day in and day out, is that one person with that smile delivering that meal.
Do you yourself, do you have a chance to go out?
Oh, I certainly do. I do.
Okay. So you're not just talking to talk, but you're walking the walk as well.
Walk, and I walk the walk when need be.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So tell us how this goes today. How's it going to go?
Well, we've got, I think, 11 teams showed up today, and they're going to play. They're having a lunch, and they'll play a fun round of golf, come back and have a dinner and an award ceremony, and hopefully it'll just be a fun day for all of them.
Really, this is a part of the Christian giving. This is a part of what Jesus talked about in terms of helping your fellow man.
You do help your fellow man, and these folks are certainly helping their fellow man.
Well, we think that that's wonderful. We think it's fantastic, and a nice way for them to get out here and get some exercise done, a little golfing. I'm thinking I'm going to take off my tie and put on something nice and comfortable. I might get out there and get me a hole or two.
Do that. Have fun with us.
Mr. Powell, hi. Tell us about today's event and activities, if you will.
This is a wonderful day for such a thing. Golf on a beautiful day like this, the Lord has given us everything. And any proceeds will be going to the benefit of Meals on Wheels. So we're in great shape.
Right. Well, you look like you're in great shape, too.
Well, I'm getting too old to be here.
Well, but you look mighty good for your age.
Thank you.
Well, we thank you for all that you're doing for this community. You're just wonderful. Thank you.
I'm Debbie Hare, and I'm the director of Grove Park Hospice. And this event is to raise money for the Council on Aging, who primarily does Meals on Wheels and all kinds of stuff for the elderly. And we have very few resources here in Orangeburg. So it's very important.
So should more corporations, should more organizations like yours be involved in doing this kind of sponsorship for these programs?
Oh, certainly, because it helps our community as a whole, particularly our elderly.
Well, we hope that by them seeing you here and doing your wonderful job that you're doing in terms of supporting the community, that they as well will come out and make some contributions and some donations to Meals on Wheels, because it's really important. Do you ever get a chance to go around and deliver any meals at all?
I have not since I was in college.
But I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to get them to recruit
I've
you.
been on the board. I have served on the board, so.
You can come around. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Michelle, come on in here. Tell us about today's event, if you will.
Well, today's event is a golf tournament, and that will help pay for meals for our county. We deliver meals.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been delivering meals for 3 years.
Okay, all right, and it's a lot of joy. You got. Some people say it's not all just about the food.
That's correct.
Some of it is just the human contact.
It is. It's about visiting with our patients. It takes me a little longer than it takes other people.
Okay.
I think I do sit and visit for a while.
Maybe
Usually.
it's your heart. Is that it?
And I like to work with elderly. I work at Riverside Rehab and Healthcare here in town, and I do this as my volunteer work.
Remember, everybody, we're at Hillcrest Golf Course, and this is Council on Aging, supported by Grove Park Pharmacy and so many other wonderful board members, Miss Michelle Holbrook, is that right? And so many others. And we want you to come out and remember and this is an annual event. They do it every single year, and it's always during the month of May. All right, so let's look out for this event in the future. Let's make sure we participate in what this is such an important program for Orangeburg. And thank you so very much. Thank you.
Okay. Calvin Parker with the Orangeburg Lions Club. We've been asked again this year to cook the food for the Council on Aging's annual golf tournament fundraiser. We had good hamburgers, hot dogs for lunch, and we're going to barbecue chicken for supper when they come off the course. So we're proud to do this, and we're glad to do this each year.
You guys do a lot with glasses too.
Right. What we do is site conservation is our theme. Helen Keller in 1925 asked us to be the Knights for the Blind. So since that time, that's been our main thrust, is raising money to help people buy eyeglasses. We donate a lot of money to Storm Eye Institute in Charleston that does eye research. We do cataract surgeries with our state association. Yeah, all the clubs in the state give give donations to the state association so that we can provide cataract surgeries, things like that the local club couldn't afford to do.
Today, actually, what you're doing is you're participating with the Council on Aging and
Right,
all these other organizations
right,
to make something
right. We help with anything that the community needs, and this is one thing. Several of us on the board of directors for the Council on Aging, so that's why we're here. So,
Fantastic.
good. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. We've got Paul Miller here, former mayor, Orangeburg County, South Carolina. We think you're running again, aren't you?
That's correct.
Well, that's right. Tell us about today's event, if you will.
This is the second annual golf tournament that we've held to raise money for the Council on Aging. We're appreciative of all the folks that have come out to support Council on Aging. Nikki Johnson has been in charge of it this year and has done a real good job. And the staff at the council has been very involved in helping put everything together. So it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. And the Lions Club has graciously agreed to feed us again.
Right.
So we're looking forward to having some of their cooking.
You've been a community leader and serving here for many, many years. And you are helping to keep things going, aren't you?
Well, I'm doing the best I can. You know how that is.
Right. You won't give up, and we love you for that. We think that that's so valuably important. It says something. Why do you love Orangeburg so much? Tell us the importance of Orangeburg, if you will.
Well, I moved here about 40 years ago, and I moved here from a large city, Atlanta, Georgia, and I fell in love with Orangeburg, the people, and it's just something that I felt like I wanted to get involved and give something back and try to make the place that I live and you live a better place. And I think we have a lot of great amenities here and things to do. It's not Atlanta, it's not Columbia, it's not Troy, it's Orangeburg.
Right.
And but we have many, many great things here, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Miller. Thank you so much. Now,
Nice to meet you.
Yes, ma'am. Tell us who you are, who you represent.
I represent Pathway Hospice.
Your name?
And my name is Juanita Watts, and I'm here to promote what our service is taking care of and making our patients feel better as they go on to see Jesus.
Yes, ma'am, I understand. So your organizations out here, Pathway Hospice, the Lions Club, Grove Park Pharmacy. Well, thank you very much.
Oh,
And
thank
listen,
you.
I'm going to give you my card. Call us so we can interview you on the radio.
All right, well, that'd be great.
Thank you so very much. Again, this is Harvey Elwood, and we're here for a wonderful day supporting the Council of Aging. So many local groups and organizations have come out to give their support for Meals on Wheels. This is such a very important program for so many people in this community. People who are not able in some instances to provide food for themselves, and sometimes in some cases, unfortunately, it might be the only meal that they get during the course of the day. So we want to be very gracious and thankful for what they've done. This organization is coming together to help Meals on Wheels. Here we are still again, of course, at the Hillcrest, beautiful Hillcrest Golf Course. And tell us your name.
Lee Given.
All right, and Lee is representing?
I work for the Orangeburg County Development Commission, but I also sit on the board.
She's a member of the Council on Aging because she serves on the board, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And Lee's also with the Orangeburg Area Economic Development Commission.
Yes.
And tell us what the commission does and tell us why that's so important.
So very important because we're looking to attract business, industry, manufacturing to the Orangeburg County area, and we're doing an exceptional job at that, working with Greg Robinson. So some exciting things on the horizon.
One of the things that we do know is that recently there's a new entrance ramp, exit 97.
It's going to help us with manufacturing and giving them road access to the interstates. Orangeburg is very uniquely set within an area that has two major interstates, along with, I believe it's 8 state highways. We have the Global Logistics Triangle right here in our own county on our eastern portion, which is surrounded by I-95, I-26, and 301. So there's a lot of opportunity for larger manufacturers to come in and be able to get their product out and their supplies in very easily. But the new expansion or the new opening that we just had yesterday was the exit 97 off of I-95 and 301. And then also we have the 301 extension, which now connects 301 eastbound in toward State Highway 6.
Right, okay. And somewhere, and that's not too far from 26.
Not at all.
And you can take 26 and you're going to be right there with the I-95. This is great development going on in Orangeburg, and Lee is very much a part of that. Again, we're here today. Orangeburg is a uniquely wonderful place.
Absolutely.
It is situated between Charleston and Columbia, right in the middle. We're right on I-95. We've got 26. We've got Highway 6. We've got all of these. And we've got new developments coming. We got new manufacturers. We got Boeing that's right 20 miles away from where we are at the end and the eastern end. We got Santee, a lot of things going on out there. So Lee, we want to thank you. Tell us anything else you want to share with us about development, anything else you want to talk to us?
Do look to, if you're on Facebook, or contact the Orangeburg County Development Commission if you're interested in joining the One Orangeburg County Initiative, which is a group of citizens, different industry, different community leaders that are looking to put in place some of those things that are going to improve the quality of life that we have here in Orangeburg County. We have a meeting later in the month that everyone is welcome to come and learn, and it's also a great place to get to hear the new news first.
Again, you heard it from Lee. She told you, be there or be square. 93.7, the People Station, broadcasting right here, Hillcrest Golf Course, Council of Aging, Commission for Development and Commerce and Trade, and so many things happening here. We want to thank you for being our guest and watching and learning about what's going on, the wonderful things that are happening in Orangeburg and the surrounding areas.
Wonderful. Thank you.
I'm Harvey Elwood, and I'm reporting from a very important program at Hillcrest Golf Course for WOCS 93.7 FM. Thank you.